Hello and welcome back to the Glow with the Flow podcast. And if you're watching this on YouTube, hi, my name is Isha and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we would be planning for the month of May. And honestly, can you believe that we are in May and we are almost halfway in 2025? The year has been so fast and it has just passed like a breeze. For me, honestly, I have been traveling a lot this year. Ever since December of last year, I have only been traveling. So I am tired, and I'm glad that May is a month where I do not have to do a lot of travel. Maybe once, maybe twice, but not more than that. And I'm really happy for that. I just want to stay at home. Other than that, it's summers and it's my favorite season. But summers this year have been very harsh. I don't know about you guys, but summers in my place they have been really hot and I do not like it. Like it's just not vibing. I'm forced to stay at home because I don't want to burn myself. Like literally burn myself. But anyway, today we are going to plan for the month of May. I'll be telling you how exactly do I plan for each month so that I achieve my goals and I become the best version of myself that I dreamed of in January. We all set goals in January, like the new year spirit and everything. But by February, we just forget about them. And I think monthly planning is a way that you can stay on track with your goals and you can actually remember the goals that you set. Some people like to do quarterly planning as well, but it's just too broad for me. And 3 months planning for 3 months when I do not know what will be happening next month. So it's a little too broad for me and I don't like to do it. Some people do yearly planning as well. Again, that's too broad. Some people do weekly plannings along with monthly planning and yearly plannings, but weeks, for me personally, weekly plannings do not work because I have pretty unpredictable days or weeks, we would say, and sometimes I'm high energy, sometimes I'm low energy, and I do not want to um, make my current self decide what energy I would have in the future. So I just like to keep it low key. I have a system in place and I just work through that. Like I don't have like a rigid plan, like, oh, on this day I will have to do this kind of a thing. I'm not like that. The two major planning that I do is monthly and daily planning. And I think that is good because monthly I know what is coming for me, what I need to achieve in that particular month. And for daily planning, I know what my energy levels are that day, and that is why I can just plan better things. So let us start. I have my laptop over here and I also have my planner over here. So I will be taking you through on how exactly do I plan for every single month. Now, before we even start with the planning or anything, we should always reflect on the past month. We should always look back on the kind of month that we had, the things that we did, so that you can actually see the progress that you have made over the days. And it really helps in knowing where you stand, because if you do not know where you are, how are you going to go where you want to go? Even if you're using GPS, you need to put your location, right? So that you can see the path. That is why reflection is very, very important. I have a few prompts that I have just put on my Notion. I am a Notion girly. I am a big fan of Notion. And if you would want a tutorial from for Notion, let me know, because it is life changing. The first thing that you do is gratitude for the past month. Write down all the things that you're grateful for that happened in the past month. This is very important because gratefulness actually makes you feel connected and feel grounded to your best self. And if you are grateful, if you are having those positive emotions of gratitude, you are more likely to achieve success. So that's a whole another topic. I don't want to go in that right now. It does not have to be very fancy stuff. It could be very small things that you're grateful for. Like you're grateful for your parents, if not anything else. If you are grateful for, having your favorite dish, if you're grateful for being able to make your favorite coffee every day, anything small, anything big, and when you start practicing this, initially you would not find a lot of things to be, oh, I mean, I don't know what I'm grateful for and this and that. I used to be that person, but then now I actually observe what are the things that I am actually grateful for, and I'm able to write so many things. I just did not used to write all of those things, but then sometimes you just get very specific things to be grateful for, and sometimes you just have a realization that, oh, not a lot of people have those things, and I do, and I'm really lucky to have those. So that is where gratitude is very important. The next thing that we look on to is what went well. So write down all the things that were good, that went really well in the past month, and what you are actually proud of that you did really well. Maybe you took up a course, maybe you faced a fear, maybe you went out with your friends that you actually said you were going to go out with, anything like that. And then you also write down things that could have been better, that you think you could have done better. Maybe you think that you could have stayed more consistent with your routine, anything of that sort. So make a list of all of those things, like at least write 3 of them in every prompt. I would be really happy if you could write more than 3 for the good things, but for starters, yeah, you should have at least 3 things. Then we move on to the ins for the month, and by that I mean the things that you want to take from April into May. So it could be your habits, it could be some behavioral patterns, or it could be some new thing that you've tried, or anything of that sort. Anything that you feel that April had and you wanted in May as well. The opposite of it is the outs. So anything that you want to remove, that is something you did in April, like some behavioral patterns or some habits that you want to just remove and discontinue for the month of May. So it could be something like using a lot of Instagram, or it could be like not going to the gym every day, or eating junk food that you want to just eat, something that you want to discontinue. And lastly, we write our intentions for the upcoming month. So, what are your intentions with me? What are you looking forward to? What do you want to achieve in the month of May? How do you want to feel at the end of this month? How do you want to see yourself? Where do you want to see yourself? What are the things that you want to take advantage of in May? Anything. What is your vision for the month of May? Write that down. Make a list. It could be 10 things, it could be 5 things, it could be 3 things at least. And that is it. That is your reflection and a bit of planning. So, now that we are done with the reflections and our intentions for the month, let us move on to looking on the kind of goals that we want to set for the month of May. I have a list of all my new year goals and my resolutions, and I make sure that I look at them before planning my month. So every month I go ahead and I look at my new year goals, and I see which goal can I complete or start in this month or continue in this month. So that's what you're going to do. You are going to go back to your new year goals if you have them. If you do not, that's fine, just make it now. um make what you want to be by the end of December. You could do that any time. So I do that, and I have sections for personal, health, finance, career, and life. So all of the goals that I want to be in these sectors. I just segregate those goals and I just put them down over there so that I could just remember that I have this particular goal, that I do not forget about it, and it just helps me achieve my goals better. And if you did not know, I achieved almost all of my goals last year, and I'm looking forward to doing that this year as well. And I think monthly planning is really helping me achieve those goals. It just helps you not forget your goals that you had set in the new year, and it just makes it easier for you to achieve them. So now that we have written down all of our goals for the month, we are also going to write down some important dates that are in the upcoming month. For example, if you have a birthday coming up, if you have a wedding that you have to attend, anything, if you have an interview, anything, just write down the important dates that you need to remember. Then I have this thing where I make a huge to-do list. As I said, like, you have your intentions, but then I also go like a step forward and I make a huge to-do list that I want to do in this month. And then I select if I really want to do it or not. So I make a huge list of the things that I have to do this month, or go to this place, have this birthday planned, or get this thing done, that thing done. And then you just write down three priorities for the month. Like, have three things that are very important to you, three areas of your life that are very important to you for this particular month. So it could be focusing on your exams for this month, studying for them. Then it could be focusing on your health. It could be getting that summer body, and that is why you want to, focus on your health and your skin. That's one of my goals, honestly. And for another goal of mine is to stay consistent on social media and like this whole posting content thing. So that is my third priority, I would say. If you just write down that, put it in front of you, done. Then you are going to move on to the goals that you have picked out. The best way that you could turn your goal into your reality is by breaking them down. So, if you have a goal of losing, say, 5 kgs this year, then break it down. How are you going to do it in 3 months? How are you going to do it in 6 months? Like, what is it going to be like? If that's your goal for the month of May, then one thing that you could do is break it down. So if you like, I want a summer body, that's your goal. How do you break it down? You sign up for a gym class or a yoga class, or a pilates class. You reduce your sugar consumption, you drink more water, you look up for recipes that are healthy, so that you could replace your food with healthier food options. You just cancel your Uber Eats or any subscription that you have. I don't know why I said Uber Eats. I literally live in India and I don't think Uber Eats is over here. Anyways, so break down those goals into actionable steps. Then you could also go a step further and make a recurring habit kind of a thing out of those goals. So again, if you take the summer body example, a recurring habit could be go to the gym every day, or go do yoga for 5 days a week, drink X amount of water every day. So that is how you make sure that your goal becomes a reality. So that is it about how you're going to achieve your goals. When I told you to write down all the important things and the to dos that you have for the month of May, put them down in your Google Calendar. Like, literally, make events and put them down in the Google Calendar. Google Calendar is my best friend, and it would be your best friend as well if you just use it correctly. Everything, every single thing that used to happen to me in my college, every event of my college, event as in like classes or meetings, everything was on the Google Calendar. And if something is not on the Google Calendar, it is not happening for me. I am that dependent on Google Calendar. The moment someone tells me, "Oh, we have to meet over here at this time," Google Calendar, open it, put that thing down, and forget about it. When it'll happen, it will just give me a reminder a day before and on that day. So I don't even have to worry about remembering anything. And that is my best time management tip I can ever give to someone. Just use your Google Calendar. It's the best thing ever. So if you have any to dos or any important stuff that you need to get done, put that on your calendar. And if it's a recurring event like a habit or something, you can also put those tasks on your Google Calendar. You have that option over there. So that will really help you in staying on track. So that is it for today's video. I am so happy that I was able to pull off this video without a script, because I just said I do this every single month. Why do I need a script for this? I am just going to come in front of the camera and I'm just going to talk about it. So I'm really happy I was able to do that, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. And if you have any questions about how do you plan your months or anything of that sort, or even like goal setting or everything, just put them down in the comment section. And I also have my socials linked below, so you could reach out to me over there as well. I would love to talk to you, and I would love to hear your feedback. I'm always looking forward to them. Let me know what you think about this video, and if you're watching till this very end, put this emoji so I would know that you're a real one. All right, it's time to take your leave. I love you guys so much, and bye.